Because again, if you can say, yeah, I'm fearful of it, that means you can heal it. There's something you can do about it. But if you can't raise your hand and say, yeah, I have a little fear in me about that. And what's the fear? Eh? Somebody, okay, who raised your hand? Raise your hand. Okay, what are you fearful of? Just something.
Like messing up.
Messing up, okay, that's it. Who else? What are you fearful of?
Messing up.
Messing up, what are you fearful of?
Messing up in front of a lot of people.
Messing up in front of a lot of people. What are you fearful of?
Messing up.
Loud.
Messing up.
Messing up. Okay. What are you fearful of?
Forgetting form.
Okay. What are you fearful of?
Going to work.
Okay. Anybody else? What are you fearful of?
Of not being as good as I could be.
Very good. What are you fearful of?
Passing the test and not deserving it.
Okay. Passing the test and not deserving it? Okay.
Messing up in front of the instructors.
Okay. I'm going to answer all of your questions. And you know what? First of all, to me, there is nothing you can do wrong in your test because you earn the right to be there, first of all. Second of all, it takes courage to be there. And third of all, this is not about judging if you're good or bad. It's about how bad do you want it? What are you willing to do? How many here want it real bad? Raise your hand if you want it real bad. Okay, so that means I'm willing to go way beyond the call of duty. And whatever that is, you can do it. Why? Because you say you can. The moment you think you can't, you're right, you can't because you say you can't. Simple as that. If I say, I don't know if I can do that, I say, you're right, you don't know. But if you say, I can pass this test, I can pass this test. And I guarantee you, when you get there, you earn the right to be there to pass that test. Why? Because you're going to give your love, your essence to what you're doing. Unless you don't have the courage. Unless you're so fearful that you can't show up. Because you're afraid. You're afraid of judgment. You're afraid of looking bad. You're afraid of not remembering your name. I already done that too. And the fearful is, again, first of all, the people that love you, your parents, your husbands, your wives, your friends, they're there for you. They're there supporting you. There's nothing you can do wrong in their eyes because it takes courage to do it, first of all. So it's a win-win situation. You show up and say, I've earned the right to be here. And if I earned the right to be here, I cannot disappoint myself. Because if I disappoint others, okay. But if I came and I disappoint myself, I would be very sad if I disappoint myself because I know I can be better. I know I can do better. So again, that's what you're here. You're here to build the confidence within yourself. Because again, this is about you. Whose time is this?
My time.
Whose time is this?
My time.
It is your time. It's your time to show. It's your time to shine. It's your time. It's about you. Each individually, it's about you. You earn the right because you work hard for it. You're not saying, okay, how much will my black belt cost? And if can I just give you the money and not go? Because obviously that's not happening. Well, maybe you can bribe me, but not Caesar. However, the good part is, again, nothing's for free. Not even love is for free. You got to work at love to keep it strong. Nothing's for free. You must work at it. You want this, and they want that. There's a happy medium. Hey, you must work at it.
So let's have a question. There's a Nima stand up. He's not sure about testing, and he's testing for second degree, and he has reservations. So he has a couple questions for you. Yes, you do.
And put me on the spot here.
Don't feel like you're in the spot or anything, you know.
So are you ready?
Yes.
What are you afraid of?
Not knowing the black hole forms.
Not knowing the black hole form. Good.
First of all, when you talk, be boisterous. Okay? It's okay. Okay? It's okay to be nervous. It's okay if you feel you're not being deserving. Then you must not train hard. Because if you train hard, then you feel I deserve it. Do you train hard? Yes or no?
Yes.
And we won't be asking for a black belt forms anyway. Qualification exam doesn't include the black belt forms. Doesn't matter what rank you go, by the way. Second, third, fourth, qualification is qualification. We ask for the same thing. The difference is the way you do it. Not what you do, it's the way you do it. That's going to be different. Right? And if it was up to me, well, it means it is kind of up to me, but I would do what I did last year. I would tell people the night before, you're testing tomorrow morning. And your response should be yes, sir. None of this 6 months, 8 months, getting, prepping, just, street fight. Nobody's going to tell you in 6 months from now, on October 7, 8, you're going to get in a fight, right? So you got to be ready, that's my vision for second degrees. So even if I right now and turn around to Ron over there sitting and say, you should not have changed your mind. You know it. You should not have changed your mind. You should have tested.
Are you asking me something, sir?
No, I'm not asking
Say
you.
for me to be here Sunday and test, I will be here Sunday and test.
Now I want you to be here Sunday to test.
I'll be here Sunday and test, sir.
Great. So what do you think, Ima?
May I ask you why you don't feel you deserve to test for your second?
You haven't been working hard, and you have some physical injuries.
Yeah.
You've got some stuff. But remember, this Sunday means you get your ticket to start training hard. This is not the test. This is just a prep to get you ready, right? We want to see how bad you want it. So if you can show how bad you want it, you're going to qualify. What do you think?
So again, for all of you that are testing, this will change your life if you really put your heart into it. The art is a way of life. Okay? It's supposed to teach you a way of life. It's not here to teach you how to live your life. It's giving you tools that you may take with you, with your work, with your school, with your peers, with your family. It gives you moral support. It teaches you to give you tools that you'll be able to have the confidence to speak your mind, speak your heart, to be truthful, okay, within yourself. Because it's about you. All this is about you.
Absolutely.
And if that's all you want, a black belt, if that's all you want, you can take my black belt. If that's all you want, is just a black belt.
Good luck, by the way.
The point I'm making is, again, if it's just the black belt you want, it means nothing. But if you say, well, I want a black belt, but I don't want you to give it to me. I said, how do you want it? I want to earn it. How do you expect to earn it? With my love of what I'm going to put my sweat into it. I'm going to earn every bit of it. And I'm going to earn the right to be in that test. I'm going to earn the right to be right there. You earn the right. It's not, it's not given to you. You earn the right. So, how many of you have a problem? Okay? See, how many here are givers that just give? You got one of the hearts that you just like to give. Okay? How many of you here are givers? Raise your hand. Okay? How many of you here think you're takers? Yeah, I like to take. I just take. Okay? So, again, the ones that learn to give, they don't really know how to take. See, I was one of those. I'm a giver and I don't know how to take. And one day, a student of mine, and there was he had his wife and two young ones. And I just found out that they were in the dojo, and I knew they didn't have a lot of money, so I gave them a good price to come and train. But I didn't know that they were living in a van. They were living in a van. I didn't know this. And I found this out a day before my birthday. And the day of my birthday, we were all out, and I saw this beautiful knife, and I said, oh, what a beautiful knife, look at that. I love that knife. And everybody was there watching. They said, yeah, that is beautiful. The next day, they were so happy. They said, this is your birthday present, and they gave it to me. And I said, okay. And I just found out, just that day before, that they were living in the van. I opened it up, it was that same knife, but I knew how much it cost. And I said to them, you know what, this is so beautiful, thank you so much. But you know what I really want for my birthday? If you can take this knife back, have a nice dinner, go to movies on my birthday, that would make me so happy. The wife put her head down. The two kids started to cry. And the husband said, you don't like our gift, Sensei? And I said, oh, you gotta be kidding me, this is beautiful, beautiful. But I know how much it costs. And I just found out you're living in your van. And he said, but you don't like our gift? And he said to me, why would you take our blessing, Sensei? And I thought about that, and I felt so bad. And I said, well, give it back to me. And so I took it, and I said, thank you so much. And I said, but you see, and the moral of this story is the following week, they were so excited, they were so happy, they had this kind of energy. He got a job because he was so up and so his energy that they said, man, they hired him because of his energy. 6 weeks later, they had an apartment. Because the process of thinking, so sometimes when somebody gives you a gift, you have to learn how to receive because you're giving them a blessing from it. Just remember one thing. When Sensei gives you the opportunity to test, he's giving you a gift. Okay? There's a gift in this. It's not for free. There's a gift in this. And if you deny him that gift, you're taking his blessing from him. Because again, he will not give just to give. He gives because he knows in his heart you deserve. He knows in his heart he's guiding you. So there's power in this. There's a power in giving and taking, back and forth, receiving between all of us. For the ones that are going for the test, you're the blessed one. This is not given to you. You earn the right to be there. Don't look at the outcome. Don't look whether you're going to pass or not. It doesn't matter. You go out there because you're doing what you love doing. And what you love doing, I guarantee you, you will be the best at it if you do what you love doing. Because if you don't really do this and you're only doing it just to get a black belt, you're not going to pass. You're not going to pass just because you want a black belt. You will pass because of the love of your labor. That's why you'll pass, because you want it and you earned it. And out of the sweat of my brow, I'm going to make sure. I have to do whatever. I said, what are you willing to do? Whatever it takes. As long as it's to my morals. Whatever it takes, I'm going to do. If I have to get up 6 in the morning and run, so be it. If I have to be here at 6 in the morning, so be it. You tell me what I have to do, I want it. I'm going to show you. That's how you're going to pass. Because you earn the right to be there. You earn the right to take that test. It's not a given, it's an earn.
Oos.
That's why all of you truly will be solid. This is why I'm backing up Sensei. I'm backing him up because his belief, that's the only reason why I'm here. Because I see your belief in how you believe in him and how he believes in you. His love for you is why I'm here. Otherwise, I would not be here. So, you got to understand, this warrior in front of you, how many here was for his 50th birthday? How many of you sing what he went through? My question is to you. Why? Why 50 rounds? What was the purpose of that at this time in your life?
I didn't think I could do it. And I remember talking to you about it, and that's when I made a decision. I didn't think I could do it. You know, it's one of those ideas you get up and you go, oh, God, that sounds really good. You know, then after the decision was made, I'm like, what the? You know?
I made it now.
Yeah. But I think I learned more that day about me than I've ever have in all my years of martial arts. All my years of martial, I learned more that day about me
You
and
hear
my
those
limits.
words?
Yeah.
Powerful.
Yeah.
He learned more about himself that time when he was threatened
Right.
by all these guys, especially when he was getting toward the end, that he didn't think, but he got to the point where he learned about himself. This is what it's about. It's about you. It's about learning about yourself. See, even Sensei, his creativeness, I mean, his courage. I mean, I take my hat off to him because I watch that he is willing to say, hey, you know what, if I can't do it, I'll bring people to come in here that can, because I'm going to learn too. See, I love that about a warrior. See, me, I want to learn too. I want to learn from Sensei. I want to learn from anybody who can teach me something. I'll be your best student. Right here, at this point in time of my life, I will be your best student. And that, I promise you, if you have something to teach me, I guarantee you, you'll never have another student like me. Because I'll go leaps and bounds. And when you say no, I'll come back. And you say no, I'll come back. And you say, didn't I say no? I said, that was yesterday. How about today? And you say no? I said, okay, I'll come back tomorrow. I'll keep coming back because I want you to know I want it that bad. Because, again, anything can happen in a day. And if I keep showing you how bad I want it, you get tired of saying no and you say, okay, let me see it now. I will take no for an answer. When I want something, I will show you how bad I want it. I will not talk to you about it. I will show you how bad I want it.
Absolutely.
This is about the love of labor. How bad you want it? What are you willing to do? This is about you. That's what it takes to be black belt. To start to root and to understand that type of knowledge of wisdom.
Whose time is it?
My time.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about. It is your time. And I'm really looking forward to seeing your